1, I'm recording my project result. This is for the course CSE 598 Advanced Software Analysis and Design for the semester 4B 2023 for the project BMI Calculator Project Part 1. I'm using a virtual machine so I can use the Windows because I have the Mac. So the speed is a bit slow, so I have already unzipped my file BMI Calculator Part 1 here. Let me go to the file. We can see the BMI Calculator Part 1. This is a project, open it in Visual Studio. Everything is here. For this project, I need to develop the REST and SOAP web services. For both, I need to develop it in ASP.NET template and the WCF template. So let me test it one by one. First, let me test it on the ASP REST service. So this is ASP.NET using the REST service. I have already added calculator controllers here. We can see the methods I add here to calculate the BMI value and also the methods to show that my health situation return the BMI structure value. It has three data parts. First is the BMI value, and then the risk message, and the more have the reference links here. So let me test it. First, I set the ASP REST service at the start project. And then I rebuild it. Then I test it. We go to the API. We can see the calculators here, the controller here, and this is two methods I write. First, I go to my BMI. I copy it, paste it here. Don't forget to change the values here. I change the height to 66 inch and the weight to 190 pounds. Let's see the value. Okay, we can see the values here. This is the BMI value 30. Let's go back. We go back to the page home. We test my health methods here. We copy it here. We paste it here. We change the value, the height. We also change it to 66 and the weight the same as before, so we can see the result, whether the result is consistent. And we can see the BM value is also 30 here, and under the more we can see the reference links here, and the risk message is here. So that's first test. Then we go to the ASP SOAP service. So for the SOAP service, we are using we use the ASP.NET template using the SOAP service. So we created the ASMX page here. So we add the methods here. Let me run it. We first set it at the start project, and then we rebuild it. Then we test it. We can see there's two methods here. First, we go to my BMI. It is supposed to calculate the BMI value. We enter the height is 65, the weight is 180. You can see the value is 29. Let's go back. We tested my health method. We also enter the same height, 65, and weight 180. Let's see the result. Okay, we also BMI value is 29. This is a risk message and all these other reference link. That's the ASP using the SOAP service. Next, we test the using the WCF template and using the REST service. It has two parts. First part is the REST web client. This is has a default page. We can input some information on the text box and also click on the button and calculate some result and showing some other text boxes. And the backend is using the REST service. First, we go to the REST service. We can take a look. It has two parts. First is the service .sbc part. We can see the methods here, how we can calculate the BMI, how we can show all the my health information. And the iService, we can see the operation contract here. We are using web invoke and the method is post and data contract here. And this is a web client. We reference it to the REST service using the service reference, and we have the default pages here. When we click the button, some information will show, some function will use. So let me test it. First, we set the REST web client as the start project. Then we update the reference link in case the reference is not connected very well. We set the default one page as the start page. Okay, let me rebuild it. And then we can run it. Let me enter the height is 68 and the weight is 200. When we click on the My BMI button, it is supposed to calculate the BMI value and show it here. You can see it here is 30. So if we click on the My Health button, it will show the BMI value here, calculate the BMI value and show it here. It also will show the risk message here and some hyperlinks to the reference page. Okay, we can see the message here and this is link. Let's test the link. CDC link works, and the National Heart, Lung, and Blind Institution links works, and UCSF links works. That's the test. Next, we test the SOAP service page and SOAP web service. This is also using the WCF template using the SOAP service. Had two parts. First part is SOAP service page part. It's also like the UI interface. It has some button and text boxes. We can input some information and click on the button. The backend is the web service part. It also has the iService here. We have the operation contract and the data contract. And the service part here, we have the methods here. And for the SOAP service page part here, we have the default page here. When we click on the button, some information will show and some information function will calculate it. And we use the service reference to connect the page part and the web service part. Let me test it. First, set the SOAP service page as the start project. And then we update the service reference. Rebuild it. Test it here. You can see the input here. Let's input the height is 68, pounds is 200. We can click on the My BMI button here. It's supposed to calculate the BMI value and show it here. It's 30. Or let's enter some other values to test it. So height is 65, weight is 200. And if we click on the My Health button here, it will calculate the BMI value and also show the risk message and some reference links here. You can see with the BM value recalculated, it's become 233. And the risk message here, let's test the link. CDC links works. And IH links works. UCSF links works. Okay, that's all for my project. Thank you.